I was asking with the support of my community to come behind me in a big way to have a money conversation. I decided to take a stand. This is my Rosa Parks moment, dude. Don't play with me.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
It was approaching, it was a little over $1,000, $1,000 and a little bit of change where she was ringing it up. I could see that I wasn't going to be able to get everything without assistance.
Yeah. Did you have like a coupon you could have used? Could you have
No,
asked for
sir.
a discount? Nothing
No,
like
sir.
that? So you
No,
were
sir.
you were out of money and you asked for a discount basically? Asked them to comp like a couple $100?
I asked them to have the larger conversation with me.
What it look like TV, we are back. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I'm not going to do too much talking today. Today we're going to get into this case out of Ohio. This lady went in the Target looking for reparations. You heard that right. She went in the Target looking for reparations. Let's see how this run down.
So what caused the issue then here today?
Because
Check
I
lane
came
10,
in,
actually it's kind of
Target is somewhat of a home for me. And we were gonna have a big discussion here, and I asked her to do it nicely.
Who are you going to have this big discussion with?
With Target, wherever in Target I needed to speak
What
with.
were you asking her to do?
Reach out to her manager so we can have a larger discussion about how money works, and how provision works, and how it's been working in our community in a very long way.
Can you elaborate a little bit, go into further detail?
Sure. I was asking with the support of my community to come behind me in a big way to have a money conversation. There have been people subjugated and locked out of things. We have decided we were not going to have a bigger conversation. I decided to take a stand. This is my Rosa Parks moment, dude. Don't play with me.
I'm just listening. That's all I'm doing.
We're having a conversation about how to reconcile the fact that some people benefited off of a system that was rigged against other people. We all know money has not been treating everybody equally.
Okay.
And money is not the only way for things to happen. It's
Were
not.
you asking for them to make a donation essentially? Or to let you have them for free? What was it?
I was coming up to the limit of where I had money. I was trying to ask if Target would comp me the rest, and we would have a conversation, a bigger conversation about why, because I know the heart of this place.
Okay.
It's the right place for me to have this conversation. You don't get paid what you deserve nearly as much, because choosing to do the right thing in this world costs us monetarily. That's not fair. The system is rigged against people doing the right thing, because my dad was a police officer in the military. He hit my mom. She called you guys. We lived in a white neighborhood. I knew you were good because I knew my dad.
You had a certain amount of money that was with you, correct? And you asked somebody to cover the rest, correct? That was your goal? That was your goal, correct? To cover the rest?
Yeah.
You can't only have $700 or $800 in a cart full of $1,000 plus worth of groceries. Now you want to have the conversation on race and money in America. It's disingenuous, man. You got to cut that out. Nobody's buying this. Nobody's buying.
And were you anticipating? Can I please finish?
Yeah.
Were you anticipating that matter would be resolved right here, right now?
No.
Okay.
I knew I asked her to put me in touch with the right people.
Because that would be unreasonable to anticipate that somebody at this level could monetarily make a decision for a
But they
business.
blocked me from the bigger.
So, if you want to go first, like, what happened?
Okay, so I was walking by, and Dee calls me and says that this woman asked to speak to a manager.
Okay.
Which, like, happens a lot, you know. So,
First of all, come here, Kat. This is her order.
Okay.
She got to the house and she said, I'm not going to have enough money to pay for this. I need to talk to the manager. She happened to be walking by.
Okay, and you were a manager? Okay.
I'm closing the
And
phone
so
tonight.
they started here, and you can finish that part.
Okay, so I came around and I was like, hey, what can I do for you?
Okay.
Usually it's like the price is wrong or whatever. She starts going on this spiel
King 31,
about like
airport's been advised.
about how like I've had a privileged life and she's been disadvantaged, and then said that she was asking Target to make reparations for her. And I said that's not something we can do tonight. If you need a donation, like you can call tomorrow. I can put you in touch like, with the HR person, but like that isn't something I can do for you like right now tonight.
Okay.
And then she was like, you need to put me in touch with someone tonight. And I was like, I can't. There isn't.
Okay.
Like,
Strange.
yeah. So, like, she just basically just kept saying that. And then she got really close to me. So I put my hands up and backed up, and she, like, followed me. She was, like breathing into my eyeballs.
Was she screaming at you, or?
Yeah. So she got really close to me. I put my hands up. I touched her shoulders because she was, like, coming into my space.
Okay.
And then she, like, because I touched her, she, like,
Illinois 87
went
Launch
in
Public Service Care Unit.
after that and just started screaming really loudly and, like, backing me up against the soda machine.
Okay.
And then that's when, like, our security person, she called our security person, and he came over and, like, intervened.
Ashley was able to tell me as far as the door. Because she said the door shut and she couldn't see you two inside.
Yeah, so I tried to literally close her out, but at that point she was like pretty much running, so she barreled her way in and then kept coming into my office.
Okay. Yes, and you just hit her and that's it.
Hit her like right in the face, like right in the jaw.
Ashley, minimum tonight is banning her from premises, I'm guessing. Pressing charges, something like that.
Yeah.
Attempted assault at least.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, ma'am, as of today, you're trespassed from Target.
I'm sorry.
As of today, you're trespassed from Target.
On the basis of you hitting me?
Ma'am, let's go.
Outside.
No, that is not going to
Either
happen.
you walk out on your own or in handcuffs.
Oh, I will be arrested for this cause.
Okay, come on.
No, I'm
Come
not
on,
gonna move.
don't make this more
Nope,
difficult
you're
than it
gonna,
has
no,
to be.
it's gonna be on camera. Where are you holding your lines at?
Come on.
So it's very straightforward. Any business can refuse a customer. If I go to Wendy's and I like my haircut, they don't have to serve me.
Does he have to?
That's all this is.
So
He
he gets the right to kick me out after he hits me. He didn't bubble
So-
that. He can't bubble that up in management.
He is
I've
speaking on
asked-
behalf of the company at this
Really?
point. That's
Exactly.
what he's doing.
So he can speak on behalf of the company at that level, but he couldn't do it there.
I wasn't out there. I'm sure tensions were a little different than they are at this moment in time. So
No, you're gonna reconcile that. You're not gonna give me any more lies. You will tell the truth about this situation. No. You are trying to arrest me for him hitting me.
Correct. You are under arrest.
Yes.
You're under arrest for menacing and disorderly conduct. Okay? Now, here's what we would like to do. We would
Let's
rather
go
you
make
walk
that stand.
outside and not make a big deal. If you're going to make
Oh,
a big
no,
deal,
you're
we're
gonna
going to have to
cuss.
handcuff you and do
Yes,
all that
you
other stuff.
will. Yes, you will.
Let's go.
Go ahead, stand up then.
I'm not gonna.
Don't
move.
get resisting too. Okay?
Let's do it.
Let's
If
not.
we're gonna go into it, let's do it. If you're gonna hold every line, you know what happened here.
I know, I just watched the video.
You know, as soon as he said, I just saw the tape, you on camera, she had a real dumb look on her face. Like, dang, guess I messed that up. Yeah, dummy, you on camera.
I asked to open a conversation, and he's still blocking me out, and you guys are protecting it.
Ma'am, you chased the one employee all the way to the front, okay? You made contact with her body by pushing your body into hers. I just watched it clear as day on the video.
Okay,
He then came out and you followed him all the way back here,
okay.
making him fear for his safety. You backed him into an office and you got hit in the face, unfortunately.
When people are backed into a corner, they can choose, they can choose to do the right thing, or they can choose to lash out.
Okay, you were in the wrong here, just so we're
I
clear.
held the line.
You didn't hold
And
the line.
I moved my line continuously. I asked, and when they did not respect, they were gatekeeping me. Like the whole world has kept people.
Man, you were free to leave at any time,
Absolutely.
but you didn't.
Absolutely.
So
because it wasn't
you
right.
amplified the situation. No, you wanted something
when the
for
laws
free.
are not right,
You wanted something
you
for
make a
free.
stand so they can change.
You ready to go outside?
If the laws are meant to hold people down, you will fight for me, my community.
Okay, let's go outside.
You will come for me.
Okay, let's go outside.
You're people that look like you are done trying to gatekeep people that look like me.
No, man.
What happened? What happened?
You got mad at them because they wouldn't give you your
You
card for free.
No.
Yes.
You saw my heart. You understand what I was trying to do. I explained it to you.
Yeah, you were trying to have them comp some of the extra stuff. Yes, stuff
Through
that you
a
couldn't
large
afford.
conversation.
And then that large conversation spoiled into this, unfortunately, and this is where
Correct.
we are. That doesn't, just because your intentions were good, does not make this any less illegal, unfortunately.
Right.
So we
But
have.
what happens when
so
laws
give me 2 seconds.
are not okay for people?
Cut it out. Cut it out. You keep talking about for my people. Everything in that cart was for you. Nothing in that cart was for your quote unquote people. It was all for you. So let's cut the BS out, man. This stuff was for you. It has nothing to do with the people. You wanted a handout. Cut it.
I,
We need to talk
I have
about
to
it.
enforce the laws that are in place. Okay, that is our job. That is our goal.
But he's not getting arrested for assault.
It's not assault.
He's defending himself.
We're all watching this, right?
Absolutely.
We're all watching this together. You see where the police are holding the lines of my people?
Ma'am, you were completely
The
in
laws.
the wrong.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
No. This
But
is
here's
the
the thing,
problem.
even if we're wrong, that's what court's for. So we don't need to argue about it. We just have to go with what probable cause and what the law states, okay? You can't touch other people, okay? You can't make other people.
didn't.
You did, I watched the video. Okay? You can't do that. You can't make people feel for their safety. That's why it's menacing, okay? You can't chase employees back in offices.
I asked-
That's disorderly
He
conduct.
asked me. He was gatekeeping me.
Ma'am, you are free to leave at any
No,
time.
he knew about the police. He said, I will call the police. And instead of doing that, he ran back here
And you chased him.
to have that
No,
conversation.
ma'am, you are completely wrong.
No, there was
Yes.
not any times that my hands came up to do anything to anybody.
You're not being
What I
charged
did,
with
I
assault.
stood my ground.
Okay, and you
And
were
when
wrong.
people, no, I wasn't. Standing your ground is not wrong if you're standing it in the truth. If there are places where the system is broken and rigged against people, anybody,
Okay. Here's
the
what we're gonna do.
rules need to change.
Okay. They're not changing tonight. Okay. We have to go by the Ohio Revised Code.
You're holding me down. This is what we're gonna do right now in this moment.
You are going
Right
to
now
be
you're under
arrested.
arrest.
okay?
Yes.
For him hitting me, I'm clearing this up.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I was trying to do.
I understand what you're trying to do. It doesn't make it any less illegal what happened today. Okay.
I understand,
So-
but you're not talking. You're not having that bigger conversation with them and helping level them up in understanding. You're
I
like,
explained what you did. Just because there's a deeper thought and a deeper level
but
that
he-
you have
no,
doesn't make it
the
less
deep-
illegal.
The deeper part was he wasn't the right person to have that conversation with. He did not do his part. Instead, he hit me.
Defending himself.
He hit
Yes.
a woman. He hit a woman out of his own fear.
I'm not disagreeing. He hit a woman today. Yeah, absolutely he did. And it was in his own defense. So what we are going to do is either A, we can walk out peacefully, or B, we can do it in cuffs.
Why was he not being arrested And because he said he could have called the cops, he realized he had a choice in that
And
moment.
I chased him into his office. So here's the deal, okay? We're done. I need you to turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Thank you.
Violate my rights as a human being to protect the law.
We done seen everything of that we need to see. Y'all hit me up in the comments section. Tell me how y'all feel about it. Was Target the right place to be looking for reparations? Maybe City Hall or somewhere else that was actually government oriented might be a better place. But I'm gonna let you black people that's hoping on this reparations thing, that ship done sell. We ain't get them reparations by now, we ain't never getting them. So don't let them dangle that carrot in front of your face. And I think her major problem is she done sat back and believed this victim narrative. Now she's out here running wild in the world. Yo, you are not a victim. You are in control of your own destiny. Always remember that. This was a crazy case though. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. If you done made it to this point in the video, you are my MVP.
It was a stone groove, my man.
And I'm out of here.
This is my Rosa Parks moment, dude. Don't play with me.